episode of The Franklin Show. How you doing today? For me, I'm always doing good as usual. On this episode, I brought in a guest, my sister. Please introduce yourself.
Oh, hi, my name is Mary, and my pronouns are she and her.
Um, Mary, I heard about your events that happened
On June 18th.
on June 18th. Like I was there in your event, I attended your event, and I love the topics and everything. So could you please explain like a summary about your event?
Yeah, of course. So my event was a virtual pride event. So we just had a panel who are part of the members of the LGBTQ+ community, and they talked about their experiences in terms of their coming out stories, their support groups, like who supported them as they were coming out in that process. One of the interesting things that one of the panelists said is that coming out is a continuous process. So it's not just like a one story thing that we normally see in the media where, oh, I come out as this and then that's it forever. So yeah, so it's a continuous process. We also talked about some of the challenges they faced, and then we gave a shout out to LGBTQ+ organizations in Toronto. So we give a shout out to the 519. They do a lot of work with supporting, particularly low-income LGBTQ+ people. Ontario Aboriginal HIV strategy. Black Cap does a lot of work too with regards to harm reduction of supporting Black people who are part of the LGBTQ+ community. And on June 23rd, I don't want to take too much time, we are going to have another a virtual pride party by 6 p.m. So it's 6 to 8:30 p.m. We're going to have the same panelists come on, and they're going to share their own experiences. They're going to talk about the work they do and the value. They're going to talk about what policies they want to see change in Toronto. And yeah, I'm going to have some fun Canadian LGBTQ+ history, so better than that.
Really good. And I will make sure I attend your next event. Like I said, I love the topics. Know that. And on the event, you were the one asking questions.
Yeah.
So how about let me ask you a few questions. Since you're the one asking the question, so now you're gonna be the one receiving question.
Okay.
So you talked about pride, right? So tell me what's your experience attending pride events?
So one of the pride events I attended was I think last year's pride events, just because this year due to the pandemic everything was closed. It was really fun. I enjoyed seeing the floaters and those big trucks, but they had like people and music like singing as they were driving by. It was really fun. I just enjoyed seeing the number of people that came out and the diversity of people that came out. I think that's really important for us to like continue have the representation, just because we there's still a lot that needs to change, particularly for low-income LGBTQ+ people. There's still like more change that needs to happen for them. So.
Very good point. I really like the point. Very good point. Okay, I'm gonna ask you one final question. So what do you like? Because on your event, it's also talk about colored people living in Toronto. Talk about pride. So what do you like living as a colored person in Toronto?
Okay, so Toronto, we pride ourselves, I think, to be a very multicultural space, and we are. But still, as a Black person, there's still those systemic racism we still experience that. It's either through microaggressions, like just through someone's face expression that you can tell something is definitely wrong.
Yeah.
But also it depends on where you are in Toronto and what privilege you're. Even as a person, as a Black person, you still occupy privilege. It depends on what privileges you occupy. So some people have very horrible experiences, and other people have much milder experiences, which is actually true. So like altogether, I say there is still a lot more work that needs to change. We still have a long way to go with regards to like uplifting everyone up, and particularly like when we talk about the pandemic, right? It has showed us that, you know, it has showed us that we need to take care of those who are more vulnerable in our community. It has exposed a lot of failures that our system has, and a lot of work that needs to be done to like, bring it back up.
That is absolutely right, and I completely agree with your answers. So,
So it's my turn to ask you questions.
okay, sure.
So, yeah,
What
sure.
questions do you have for me?
So one of the first ones is, why did you start your show?
Why did I start my show? That's a very good question. I started my show to showcase Toronto and how Toronto is very multicultural. As I move along my show, I want to showcasing Toronto food, so because you can't walk around Toronto, like downtown Toronto, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can see different restaurants from different backgrounds,
Yeah.
right? So that already, right, shows how shows that Toronto is multicultural,
Mm-hmm.
right? There is some racism, there is a lot, but at the same time, Toronto is multicultural compared to like some cities in the US,
Yeah.
right?
And even some
So
cities in Canada too.
yeah, so my show is a showcase um, how Toronto is very multicultural. Also, I feel like I'm very creative, so my show is like the perfect platform to showcase my creativity, right, and showcase my creativity truthfully also, and yeah, and have fun doing it, basically.
So what aspect of Toronto's multiculturalism have you showcased, or like do you want to showcase?
Like I said, I want to showcase food because I give example. When I was in high school, right? We had this international food day,
Mhm.
right? So we go to the cafeteria and we eat like basically students, right? Prepare your back home food. And me, I didn't prepare anything. Like I just came to eat, right? Like pay a little $10 ticket.
Yeah.
Go in with 4 tickets. We can pick different food, right? So like so that's like me in Toronto for the first time. I experienced it for the first time. I was like, oh my god, like different kind of food, different flavors, spices. Like once you step in, you can smell it. You can smell different things. Like you know, it's like oh, you know. So like I always like that. So like I always like different kind of food from different background. I may see food that I know I've eaten. I may know the name, but I know that for this good, you know. But yeah, so I feel like um, talking about Toronto's multicultural, you can definitely look at Toronto food, basically.
Yeah, and just to add on to it a little bit, I think even the arts is amazing. If you talk about the Nuit Blanche, that happens, I think, it normally happens like in the fall. So you just see like different arts and different representations of different cultures. Because last time we had some really good arts. I went there, it was actually really good. They had some really good like art displays from black artists too. So it was like, it's like, that's awesome.
That's good. That's really good. Well, thank you so much for being on my show. Thank you for talking about your events. And I wish you the best of luck on your next event.
Thank you. Link via Eventbrite.
So that's all for today. We talked about hard events. We talked about what it's like to be a black person in Toronto. We talked about Toronto being multicultural. We talked a little bit about Toronto food also. But that's it for this show. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I'll see you in the next show. Bye for now.